welcome to another Chamber Chat. I'm here with one of our newest members, Natalie. And Natalie, you're from the New Mexico School of Etiquette.
That's
correct. And you also brought a friend with you.
That's correct. Thank you so much for having us. I really appreciate it. We're really excited to be here. And yes, I have the beautiful, the very lovely Mrs. Señora New Mexico, Heather E. Velasquez. I'm so happy that she could join us today.
Absolutely. I'm excited to have you both here on this Chamber Chat. We have a lot to cover. But first, I think you have an event coming up this weekend, right?
Thank you so much. Yes, actually, it's an event. It's a charity event, free for all families. There's going to be food, prizes, a costume contest. It is brought to us by the nonprofit organization Blessed and Beautiful. It's called The Hero in All of Us. I believe it's our third event, and New Mexico School of Etiquette is happy to be there. We will be offering free pizza etiquette and dessert etiquette lessons to the families that are there between 2 and 3 p.m. Again, it's this Saturday. And the event starts at 11 and it's going to last until 6 o'clock p.m. You can find out more information on NM Etiquette on Facebook, on Instagram, and of course nmetiquette.com, which is our website for that event.
And you said pizza etiquette, so I'm a little fascinated on this. I'm sure it's like, fold the pizza, don't put grease all over the place. And you do etiquette for, things as simple as pizza up to, galas and things like that. Like we have our gala coming up. I'm sure a lot of people could use a refresher for February 24th on proper etiquette, things like that. So pretty much when it comes to eating a pizza properly to going to that 5-star dinner,
absolutely,
people can seek you out.
Yes, that's right. Yes, we just put a little fun twist to it. A lot of the children really enjoy eating pizza, so it's a fun little fancy way to eat pizza. So if you are in a formal dining establishment and pizza is offered, there is a formal way to eat it.
Pinkies up?
No pinkies up, actually. Pinkies are not out anymore.
Okay.
But yes, we absolutely offer any adults or children, kindergarten through 12th grade, any refreshers on dining etiquette skills. But we go beyond the knife and the fork with New Mexico School of Etiquette. We actually have it's a program-based business of which we offer anything from dating etiquette for the older students, interview, college and job interview skills, hygiene, phone etiquette, thank you notes. We do a clothing class, just a variety of services that we offer. Like I said, kindergarten through 12th grade, and we teach at the Explora Science Center as well.
That's awesome. Now you mentioned that Heather is Mrs. Señora New Mexico, right? And congratulations. And I hear there's going to be a promotion coming in your future, right, Heather?
Yes, thank you. Good morning. Thank you for hosting us.
Absolutely.
Natalie, thank you for the invitation. Yes, on September 29th, in my born community of Espoñola, New Mexico, at the old Anthony's at the Delta, that is a very historic in nature event center. It is Delta Event Center now. 6 p.m., we are having a crowning ceremony for my successor as Miss Señora New Mexico, and I will be the first ever in this organization to represent New Mexico on a grander scale in our nation as Miss Señora United States, which is absolutely phenomenal, such an honor, and I'm excited.
That's absolutely incredible and amazing. Congratulations to both of you women. Natalie, it's been a pleasure since you've been one of our members to get to know you, learn more about etiquette, things that I feel like I should be taking advantage of, half the city should be taking advantage of. The events that you have coming up, this great opportunity. Tell me a little bit more about the initiatives. And Natalie, what are you going to be transitioning to as Miss New Mexico? What are some of your duties and responsibilities?
So yes, actually, I was representing Mrs. Señora Jarales. Oh, well, that's who I am, right? That's my title. And it's a place that I hold very dear to my heart because my grandparents are from Jarales, New Mexico, and they were raised there, and they were laid to rest there as well. So now that I'm transitioning into the role of Mrs. Señora New Mexico, it's going to be a very exciting journey, especially because Heather and I became such good friends after the pageant. And so our goal really is to support small businesses, cross-collaborate with everyone and just support one another as much as possible, and also empower women, to pursue their goals and dreams and to be confident and just encourage self-care and things like that. But so we have a lot that we have coming up for the rest of the year and the coming year in 2024 with our titles and what it comes with. And Heather actually can speak more to that.
So Señora United States is a Latina-based organization. I was very honored to be able to compete with 33 women from around the world last September at the National Hispanic Cultural Center. And Natalie and I joined forces and we bonded, and it was truly amazing. She was first runner-up when I took on the title as Mrs. Señora New Mexico. But part of this organization is to be able to represent our culture, nuestra herencia, idioma, traditions, art, music, history, everything that is being lost that our generation is guilty of not passing on. So my parents taught me Spanish before they taught me English. I was born and raised out of a small community, Cañones and Youngsville, born in Espoñola, New Mexico, went on to Grants, back to Espoñola and Santa Fe. In all of that transition, my first language was Spanish, but it was Spanish Northern New Mexico dialect, where we use words that is of the old Castilian Spanish, like instead of así es, we use ancina es. So those little traditions that are so important, and it's valued. It's valued, and it's something that we need to be able to instill in our future generations. So that is the main foundation and purpose of me and our organization, to be able to represent our culture and our history. Very, very, very proud of that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love all the values that you guys have. And what I love the most is that a lot of the values of that organization correspond with the values of the Hispano Chamber,
Absolutely.
especially small businesses, empowering women. We have a women's in business program, and we just love, the overall support of New Mexico. And it's one of those things where keeping the traditions, keeping New Mexico unique, not losing the culture, but educating and adding those cultures down for generations and keeping, New Mexico unique and special.
Absolutely. And, something as simple as making tortillas, frying potatoes, the traditions that we hold dear as we grew up. I remember cleaning house to listening to 89.1 every Saturday morning. And someone recently asked me, have you always listened to Spanish music? And yes, I have. And that's very near and dear to my heart, that we then in turn share that with our children.
Yeah. And it's definitely something to be very proud of, especially in the community that we live in, the city, the state, the culture that we have. It's probably the most unique state out there, and we're almost like our own place, and it's something magical and amazing. Yeah. And the fact that there's these values and things like that you guys encompass with it. Both of you women, you guys hold each other such a high standard. You can see the way you carry yourselves, things like that. You guys are great stewards. That's very obvious. Is there anything else that the community should be knowing when it comes to Miss Señora United States, Miss Señora New Mexico?
Well, we invite our community to come support us at the crowning ceremony this upcoming next week, right? Already yes. On Friday the 29th.
Friday the 29th. And what I'd like to say in reference to that is that it is not just about a pretty face. I won my first pageant, entered my first pageant at the tender age of 47 and won. So it's really near and dear to me to be able to serve, to give back, and to have a great heart in this process. So if any event or in any community in need of service has that need, if they would reach out to either Natalie or myself, because we are here to serve our community.
And what's the best way to reach out to you, ladies?
That's right.
So in order to reach out to me, you can reach out to me via social media, Heather E. Velasquez, SeñoraUnitedStates.com, and or Natalie with...
Oh, yes. So the New Mexico School of Etiquette, I just want to point out that I am a certified etiquette consultant. So Again, I teach a variety of different skills, and I know that most parents earnestly want their children to be acquainted with points of etiquette, and they do what they can at home, but my services as a professional will help reinforce those skills, absolutely. So manners and dining etiquette, social skills, the list goes on. There's so much that we offer in this program-based business, and so anyone that is interested in knowing or wanting to know more, we can be reached at our website, nmetiquette.com, and all of our social platforms, NM Etiquette as well. So NM Etiquette on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok as well. And we also are now implementing afternoon tea etiquette. Right here.
Well, I love the way that you guys both carry yourselves. It's very clear you guys are stewards of your community and the environment in the state and of the United States now.
Absolutely.
So, chamber members, if you have an event coming up, get these ladies out there. They're here to support you. That's their drive. That's their mission. If you're looking to brush up on etiquette, reach out to Natalie. You can tell the way that she carries herself that she's the epitome of what everybody should be doing for etiquette. The way these ladies carry themselves, talk, sit, absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
You said it's going to be Friday the 29th.
Thank you so
Where's that crowning ceremony going to be at?
Friday the 29th in Espoñola at the Delta Event Center. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. We are going to have a cultural fashion show with traje típico. We will be having Natalie's crowning ceremony, as well as the crowning ceremony for myself, followed by a dance and free appetizers, free desserts. This is a free community event. Both Natalie and I are preparing little treats to give away, so we will have door prizes. So if you can come out, I'm sure we're going to have this streamed also via Facebook Live on the Señora United States page, if not our personal pages. And we really thank you for having us here
Right.
today.
Thank you. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Natalie, for coming in. Chamber members, come out and support these women who are going to be supporting your community for the years to come.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Kevin, for
you.
having us. We do really appreciate all the support.
Thank you very much. Be blessed.